Saturday morning, 7 a.m. You woke up without an alarm. You ran to the living room in your pajamas. You turned on the TV, and for the next 4 hours, magic happened. Saturday morning cartoons. If you're a baby boomer, you know. Saturday morning cartoons weren't just a TV show. They were a ritual, a culture, the most special hours of the week. Friday night, you'd go to bed excited. Tomorrow is Saturday. Tomorrow, there are cartoons. Morning, 7 a.m., sometimes earlier. You'd wake up on your own. No alarm needed, because Bugs Bunny was waiting for you. Scooby-Doo was waiting for you. The Flintstones were waiting for you. You'd quietly go to the living room, trying not to wake your parents. You'd turn on the TV, volume low, and it would begin. First order of business, go to the kitchen and make a giant bowl of cereal. Fruit Loops, Frosted Flakes, Cap'n Crunch. Deciding which box to choose was an adventure in itself. You'd pile the cereal in the bowl like a mountain. Pour the milk, sometimes too much, sometimes too little. Sugary, colorful, crunchy, and you'd carry that bowl to the living room. In front of the TV, on the floor, wrapped in a blanket. Eyes on the screen, spoon going back and forth to the bowl. Sometimes a second bowl, sometimes a third. Nobody was counting. It was Saturday morning. 7 a.m. The first cartoon started. Looney Tunes. Bugs Bunny would say, "What's up, Doc?" Daffy Duck would scream. Roadrunner would go, "Meep, meep," and run. Wile E. Coyote would fail every time. Then Scooby-Doo would come on. That mystery van, that weird dog, that gang. And I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids. Same formula every episode, but you'd watch every time. The Flintstones, Yabba Dabba Doo, Stone Age but modern life. Fred, Wilma, Barney, Betty, it was funny, it was family. Tom and Jerry. They didn't talk, but they said everything. Cat and mouse chase. There was violence, but nobody minded. It was cartoons. The Jetsons. The future was imagined. Flying cars, robot maids. Jane, stop this crazy thing. George Jetson stuck on the treadmill. Commercials would come on, but you'd watch the commercials too, because the commercials were also for kids. Toy commercials, G.I. Joe, Barbie, Hot Wheels. Batteries not included. You'd take notes for your Christmas list. Cereal commercials. Tony the Tiger. They're great. The Trix Rabbit would get fooled every time. Silly Rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Sometimes you'd watch with your siblings, lying side by side on the floor, blankets, pillows. Sometimes you'd fight. I'm sitting in front. No, I am. But then you'd make up, because the cartoon had started. Sometimes you'd watch alone. That was nice too. Just you and Bugs Bunny. Sometimes neighborhood kids would come over. You'd quietly open the door, let them in, watch together. But you wouldn't talk much. Cartoons were sacred. The best part, your parents were sleeping. Saturday was their only morning to sleep in too. They'd gotten up early all week. Saturday, they could sleep until 10. And you were free, on your own. The TV was yours. Around 10 to 11, your parents would wake up. "You're still watching TV?" they'd say. Yes, still watching. And it was fine. It was Saturday. Cartoons ran from 7 a.m. until noon. Sometimes until 12:30. 4 to 5 hours. Uninterrupted cartoons. You never got bored. Every cartoon was different. Every character was your favorite. But When noon came, it was over. Cartoons would end, sports programs would start, or news, and you knew cartoon time is done. Now it's time to go outside, or time for lunch. But it was okay. Next Saturday was only 7 days away. Saturday morning cartoons were special because they were only on Saturday mornings, no other time. You couldn't record them. You couldn't re-watch them most of the time. If you missed that moment, it was gone. You watched on your own. Parents didn't interfere. It was yours. It was simple. Life was simple. Saturday morning, you woke up, watched cartoons, and were happy. Kids today? There's Netflix. There's YouTube. There are cartoons 24/7, anytime, anywhere. But that magic isn't there. That anticipation isn't there. That Saturday morning feeling isn't there. Saturday morning cartoons. If you lived it, you know. Do you remember Bugs Bunny? Scooby-Doo? That giant bowl of cereal? Write in the comments, what was your favorite cartoon? What cereal did you eat? Because these memories are yours, and they're beautiful.